You know what I'm looking at right now? The Bears are a 10.5-point dog.
I'm not surprised. Bet that thing out. Keep betting it out. I'm going to tell you this right now. And I don't give many five-star blue plate specials.
Oh, boy.
In my lifetime. I don't give many of those. But I'm seeing a perfect scenario up north at Hallis Hall. I'm seeing the storms all colliding, okay? I see it happening right now. George Clooney is in this picture along with Mark Wahlberg. And they're out there.
Perfect storm.
And they're way out there, Carm.
The rogue wave.
And they're catching marlins like there's no tomorrow, okay? That's how it's going. Right now, I see a perfect storm brewing up at Hallis Hall. I don't give out many five-star blue plate specials, but this week, today, and today only, on Monday,
for free?
Before we get into the week, the play is, and you're going to have to look it up.
Okay.
Bears money line.
Bears money line. Boy,
Bears
it's going to be
money
like
line.
plus 700.
Bears money line. Stop the laughter over on that side.
Plus
Stop
390.
the laughter.
Plus 390 right now.
Plus 390.
Your wager, Carm, right now, Jurko's calling it blue plate special.
Wow.
Pay for your Thanksgiving dinner today by betting on the Bears money line plus 390. You heard it here first.
Wow.
Perfect storm of activity.
Okay.
The way this defense is playing against the run, Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs are not going to be a factor in this game.
Okay.
It's going to rely upon the shoulder of Jared Goff. Now, they've got some skill and some
they
talent.
do. They have a lot.
They got it. Laporta,
Yeah.
St. Brown. They got
Yep.
another guy there, too.
They got a lot.
going wild in the receiving position. I've got it. But this is the Justin Fields comeback game.
Ooh.
This is the one where he's coming back.
Okay.
Say hello. I'm going to announce my presence with authority.
With authority.
It's the perfect scenario. It's a storm, and it's brewing at Hallis Hall. You know what it's doing? It's taking a direct flight right across Lake Michigan, all 37 miles across Lake Michigan, then the rest of the way to Detroit.
How many times do you think this century the Bears have been a dog of 9 or more points against the Detroit Lions?
Never.
Okay, never's the guess for Jurko.
0.
Abdallah?
Oh, I mean, they had to have been. It's probably been, I'd say twice.
Okay, twice.
I would say never. My logic would be when Detroit made the playoffs before, the Bears defense was good. Briggs, Urlacher, Tillman, they were here, and I don't think they were ever that big of an underdog. So I'd say never with Jurko.
Abdallah hit it on the head twice.
Oh, wow.
There were 2 times. This will be, and I don't expect it going below 9, even if Justin Fields is cleared to return. If it is 9 or more, this will be just the 3rd time since the year 2000, okay? They haven't been a dog of 9+ points against the Lions since week 16 of the 2014 season. You guys will remember why now. That was the end of the Mark Trestman era, and Jimmy Clausen was the starter for crying out loud. The Bears were a 9.5 or 10-point dog, I think it was, in that game. They ended up covering the spread. The only other time this century that the Bears were 9+ point underdogs against the Lions was December 24th, 2000. I distinctly remember that day. It was Christmas Eve. I was at my ex-girlfriend's house
Was
at
that
the time.
Cordell Stewart time?
It wasn't. It might have been, but I remember the end. Do you remember the end? I distinctly remember the end of this game. It was the last week of the year. It was week 17. It was Christmas Eve of 2000. The Bears were 10-point dogs, and a Lions win was going to send them to the playoffs. Do you guys remember how that game ended?
No.
It was the great Paul Ettinger kicking a 55-yard field goal at the gun for the Bears to not only cover, but win outright.
Sling Blade.
As Jurko used to call them, as 10.5-point dogs, and they knocked. God, I'm trying to remember. Would it have been Wayne Fonseca, or is that crazy? Would Wayne
No,
Fonseca
Bobby
have been
Ross.
gone? Yeah, maybe Bobby Ross.
Bobby Ross.
It probably
at that time.
was.
Yeah, Wayne left and Bobby Ross. That was when Barry Sanders retired because he got sick of Bobby Ross.
There you go. So I think it was Bobby Ross's lines. They knocked him out of the playoffs. And as Bears fans, they didn't go to the playoffs. All we had to cheer for really was the fact that the Bears were knocking the Lions out of the playoffs. Those are the only 2 times this century that the Bears have been this big of an underdog against the Lions. But Jurko's got them not only covering, and they have covered the 2 previous times. He's got them winning outright, a la Paul Ettinger kicking a 55-yard field goal.
I'll do the video at home
to win it at the end.
I've got a blue plate, and I got to find 5 stars. But I'm going to have a 5-star blue plate special.
All right, so this is the thing. When they lose, Jurk, you have to smash the plate.
That's not a problem. I got 8 of them.
No. You don't have to injure yourself. Just smash it.
All right.
That's great. 312-332 ESPN if you want to ring us up.
And when they win?
And join the conversation.
You eat a big meal off the plate.
And they win?
Yeah. You have some lion meat.
No, well, I don't know.
I get you some lion meat.
I don't think you can buy it. Can
You
you?
can't do that. Stop.
Where are you going to buy lion meat from?
We can find a substitute for lion meat.
You don't think that all of our vast listeners couldn't get us some lion meat?
Lion meat, stop it. Come on.
I think that's an illegal
We'll get
trade.
you one of these pigeons out here on State Street.
Swab.
Same thing.
No,
Lion,
everybody give me some
pigeon.
venison.
It's all the same.
We'll call it lion, but it'll be venison.
Listen, the lion potentially ate the.
I'm feeling good about that. Carm, I'm feeling good
You
about
feel
that.
good about it? Wow, I don't see
Yeah.
the Bears beating the Lions. But
Listen,
okay.
they're going to be competitive. I saw some crazy stuff happening. I saw Cleveland come back against the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, we'll continue to go around the
theoretical
league.
best team in the NFL.